Tonight, open for testing. We're in Chisholm, where many lined up for a free COVID-19 test.
Plus, why some Wisconsin police departments say they won't be helping out during the upcoming Democratic National Convention.
And St. Louis County approves tax cuts for a new Costco coming to the region.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Baki.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, we're getting an inside look at how a drive-up COVID testing site works.
As of today, more than a third of St. Louis County's 332 cases have occurred since the 4th of July holiday.
With COVID-19 cases rising, local and county leaders hope a free two-day testing site will help determine where community transmission is happening.
CBS 3's Emma Quinn has the story.
With more confirmed Tuesday afternoon, more than 1,300 St. Louis County residents pre-registered for the event. Residents will drive through the garage testing site at the Discovery Center.
It is a drive-up, and we have multiple lines for cars to come in. Everybody stays in their vehicle, and we have our public health nurses swabbing people.
State and county leaders are hoping data from the event will provide more information about community transmission.
And just access to testing has been very, very problematic. So this is really a great opportunity for everybody, for workers or the elderly or the young, just to see really how things are behaving up here.
The testing event will be open again from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow at the Minnesota Discovery Center in Chisholm. Pre-registration is not required, but is appreciated. You can find more information on our website, cbs3duluth.com. And just a reminder that there is also free COVID-19 testing in Douglas County this week. You can stop by the Superior Middle School between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Wednesday, or from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thursday at the Solon Springs Community Center.
New at 6, Ashland is the latest Wisconsin city to consider a mandatory mask rule. The city council will take up the issue tonight. The ordinance has been debated in meetings going back to May, but questions about such an ordinance's legality have kept council members from voting. Some councilors have said the city could adopt some measures, including a resolution urging the county health department to issue a mandatory mask order and any other restrictions that would be beneficial to the city. We will have more on the council's discussion tonight at 10. Duluth Police now says officers used appropriate force in an arrest caught on camera over the weekend.
It happened Saturday morning during a traffic stop. Police tried to arrest 21-year-old Jacob Schroers. They say he had warrants out for his arrest and they thought he might have a gun. On the video, a Duluth officer can be seen putting his hands around Schroer's neck. They say he was resisting arrest and needed to use force to overcome his resistance.
The department says the officer was using pressure points rather than restraints to gain Schroer's cooperation. The review determined that force was appropriate given Schroer's history with the department and their belief he posed a significant threat. The department conducted the review itself. And Dave's here for our first look at the weather tonight. Dave, a lot of sunshine out there today.
Yeah, it was a little bit iffy at times because that low pressure system and its showers from the other day still nibbling at the area as they depart slowly and semi-surely. But with the higher pressure coming in, this live look at the FE area shows that the blue is winning out and the puffy cumulus clouds are being put away for at least a little while. In fact, I don't think we're going to see any rain around here perhaps until Saturday. A dry spell is coming around because of high pressure taking over the northern parts of our nation. And that high there is backed up by a second one farther to the west. So that's why it'll be dry for the most part to the end of the week here. Looking at our day planner for Wednesday, it's one of the dry ones. Clear to partly cloudy sky just about all day long. Morning start in the 50s. Daytime high finish in the upper 70s, pretty close to normal. Once we get to Friday, we could go warmer than normal once again. Will it be a one-day event or a persistent trend like the month of July? I'll let you know with the 7-day coming up in a bit.
Thanks, Dave. Several police departments from Wisconsin are withdrawing their commitment to assist Milwaukee police with law enforcement duties during the DNC. They say it's because of one of the directives put on the city's police chief last week. Victor Jacobo has more details from Madison.
We have the highest level of respect for Chief Morales, but we strongly disagree with the actions taken by the Fire and Police Commission.
The chair of the Wisconsin Police Executive Group and chief of the Fond du Lac Police Department, Bill Lamb, says the Milwaukee FPC has forced his agency and others to no longer commit to assisting Milwaukee police during the DNC.
The chief shall work with the board of the Fire and Police Commission in amending the proper SOPs to discontinue the use of chemicals mentioned above.
The FPC on July 20th gave Chief Alfonso Morales directives for his department, including one to discontinue the use of things like tear gas and pepper spray to disperse groups of people during protests.
We believe that removing those tools from the available resources that law enforcement officers would have at their disposal if protests become non-peaceful will severely compromise the safety of the public and also the men and women that are going to be called upon to protect the Democratic National Convention.
Chief Lamb says police departments that have already announced they are withdrawing include his department in Fond du Lac, West Allis, Franklin, and Wausau. He adds that unless the FPC reverses course, more departments may take that same action.
I'm quite certain that many other chiefs across the state will be withdrawing their commitments to support as well.
A spokesperson for the DNC House Committee says they're continuing to work with local law enforcement and Secret Service to ensure a safe and secure event.
An anonymous donor gave $2 million to the University of Wisconsin system to strengthen online learning this semester. UW System Interim President Tommy Thompson announced the gift this week. The system plans to use the money to train faculty and staff in online teaching and equip students with laptops, tablets, and hotspots. The UW system plans to reopen this fall with a mix of in-person classes and online courses.
The St. Louis County Board today unanimously agreed to give Costco a $650,000 tax break. Those dollars, along with $1.35 million in tax abatement money from the city of Duluth, will be used to fund public improvements like roads and sewers. The Costco site sits on 160,000 square feet of land at the intersection of West Arrowhead and Haynes Roads. Plans also call for a liquor store and tire center. Construction is slated to begin this fall and finish next year.
A small charter school on the Iron Range will have to move out of its current space to make way for the new Rock Ridge High School. A judge recently ruled in favor of the Virginia School District in an eminent domain case filed earlier this year. ERATS is a public charter school in Eveleth, serving about 180 students. After Virginia, Eveleth, and Gilbert voters approved building a new high school last year, the Virginia School District bought property in Eveleth, where they planned to build the new school. ERATS was leasing a building on that property for several more years. According to the Virginia School District's website, officials tried to negotiate and offered ERATS money to end their lease so they could move ahead with construction. ERATS argued losing the space would be harmful to its students. The judge decided against them. Attorneys for ERATS say they are considering their legal options. According to the Mesabi Tribune, the judge ruled ERATS must leave the property by the end of August. A groundbreaking for the new high school is scheduled for next week.
We're learning 3 people died in a crash in Itasca County over the weekend. It happened around 8:50 Saturday night on County Road 549 in a rural area. Authorities say the car went off the road and hit a tree. A 74-year-old driver and an 11-year-old passenger both died at the scene. Another 44-year-old passenger died at the hospital. A 12-year-old survived and was treated at a local hospital. All the victims were from southeast Wisconsin.
Prosecutors who originally opposed audio and video coverage of the trials for 4 former Minneapolis police officers charged in George Floyd's death now say they may reconsider. Derek Chauvin, Thomas Lane, Jay King, and Tu Tao are set to go to trial in March. Under Minnesota court rules, a judge can allow the recording of criminal trials before a guilty verdict is reached if both sides agree. The Minnesota Attorney General's office did not offer a reason yesterday when it opposed allowing cameras in the courtroom. But in a filing today, the state's Assistant Attorney General said video and audio coverage could create more problems than they will solve. He added that they can revisit the issue as the trial approaches.
Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, a growing mystery. Officials are warning people to be wary of mysterious seeds showing up in mailboxes. We'll dig into it after the break.
Here's one more look at the Effie area where it's a gorgeous day, and more days like this are on the way. I'll talk about for how long coming up after the break.
Live, local, CBS 3 News at 6 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, Kelly Hinson, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, local, CBS 3. Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS 3 Live at 5 on Live, local, CBS 3.
If you're not satisfied with a pound of grilled chicken and all this for just $6, Taco John's gladly invites you to pay more for pretty much the same burrito elsewhere. The new Boss Burrito from Taco John's. Crunchy, bigger, bolder, better.
If you want to begin your college education close to home and at an affordable price, consider Mesabi Range College this fall. Mesabi Range College offers the first 2 years of a 4-year degree, or we have several career and technical programs, including evening and online programs that will get you into the workforce fast. Stay home, stay safe, and save money at Mesabi Range College. Fall semester begins on August 24th, 2020. Find us online at mesabirange.edu.
Be smart. Be active. Be confident. Vision Pro Optical is here for you, specializing in eye exams, glasses, contacts, and billing your insurance. Serving the Northland for more than 30 years with you as our focus. Visit visionprooptical.com for hours and location details. Vision Pro Optical. Be and be seen.
It's the Jeep Summer Clearance Event at Duluth Dodge. Lease a new Cherokee Trailhawk for only $255 a month. Wow, $255 a month? Only at the new Duluth Dodge, 4755 Miller Trunk Highway, or DuluthDodgeMinnesota.com.
I'm Jen McEwen, and I'm running to be your state senator. My roots in Duluth run deep. My dad taught in the Duluth Public Schools, and my mom was a nurse at St. Mary's. We know we live in challenging times, but together we can build a stronger community and a stronger Minnesota. We've waited for too long to address our most pressing issues. The time is now. Let's work together to build a better future. I ask for your vote in our August 11th primary.
At Play It Again Sports, we have the largest selection of new and used hockey equipment in the area, along with a huge selection of hockey sticks, apparel, and cross-country skis.
Trade in! Trade up! And save!
Join us Wednesday night as we go live from Target Field. We'll bring you all the coverage of the Twins Home Opener Series. It's all happening Wednesday at 5, 6, and 10 on Live Local CBS 3.
Show America what you're made of, all right?
12 hard-working Americans.
I can use my full potential.
Redefining what it means to be tough.
This old woman's pushing through.
When you don't feel respected, you feel like you are the weakest link.
Take your mind off the sadness and dig.
Come on, baby.
They will not give up. Sheer determination. This is why you're all here.
Tough as nails. New episode Wednesday, 8, 7 Central on CBS.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS 3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3. CBS 3 Weather is brought to you by St. Luke's. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Tony over there is expressing disbelief that it made it to 81 degrees at the airport in Duluth because the dew points are down. Our current temp in Watersmead is 76, 74 for Ironwood. Still upper 70s from Ashland to Hayward, and Solon Springs is there as well. On the warmer side for our friends in Superior at 81. And looking at 79, Two Harbors, 79 also for Moose Lake, 73 on the Vermilion Range, 75 to 78 for the Mesabi, and Borderlands in the mid-70s as well. So again, after a month-long heat wave, we're back to normal. Humidity levels down, temperatures down, rain coming down? No, I think higher pressure is going to keep the rain at bay all the way through Friday. Although, yeah, some towns did get a couple of showers here in the tip of the Arrowhead today, aggravated in part by the heat of the day, and some of those did try to cross into Wisconsin and the Upper Peninsula. So vague chance still, as long as there's heat of the day out there, you could get a little bit of that action. But in general, indeed, it's higher pressure that's taking over to bring mostly sunny conditions from now until Friday. Saturday, that's our next rain chance, comes courtesy of a low pressure system bubbling out of the southwest. It will bring a 60% chance of rain on Saturday, but rain accumulations may only run about a quarter inch or so. So hopefully this weekend, we're not dealing with either heavy downpours or twisters like we have the past 2 weekends. A nice benevolent little shower, we can handle that. Here's what we get to handle tonight. Minnesota-wise, low temps will be in the 50s, partly cloudy sky. Wisconsin and Michigan low temps, low to mid-50s, partly cloudy sky. And now eyeing up what's going on for tomorrow. Wisconsin, Michigan, clear to partly cloudy with highs from 75 to 80. And Minnesota inland, 75 to 80 with lower 70s by the lake. This sunnier period here from the high pressure systems will last through Friday. Friday warms back into the lower 80s once again, like some towns did get today, but then we drop back into the 70s the rest of the week. And the only game in town for showers and storms there, Tony, is going to be Saturday. As early as Sunday, it clears back up again.
Okay, amazing what those lower dew points can do. I was shocked, as you said, to see that it was 81 today. Did
and
not
of course,
feel like
I had
that.
to play on that.
Obviously. Thanks, Dave.
With Minnesota schools still waiting on a fall approach plan, the Carleton School District has welcomed in their new interim superintendent. John Engstrom recently introduced himself on a Facebook post, saying a team of dedicated teachers and staff has been meeting to navigate COVID-19. Engstrom replaces Gwen Carmen, who left in June after taking another job in southeastern Minnesota. With the fall fast approaching, the district is gathering information from other area school districts, working together and learning from each other to provide the best educational experience for students. Minnesota leaders are expected to announce their official plans for fall schooling across the state on Thursday.
Some upgrades are coming to a popular outdoor rec spot on the Iron Range. The Superior National Forest just got funding to make several improvements to the Laurentian Divide day use area in Virginia. They plan to upgrade restrooms, lighting, benches, and more. The parking lot will also be resurfaced. During the project, the day use area will be closed to visitors from Monday until mid-September. You can still access the Lookout Mountain Trail system.
Mystery seeds are showing up in people's mailboxes, and now experts are asking you not to plant them. Agriculture officials say Wisconsin and Minnesota residents are getting sent packages of what appear to be seeds from China, but the recipients say they never ordered anything like it. Authorities in multiple states have issued warnings saying they don't know what the seeds are. They say they could be invasive species or be harmful to people or livestock. If you get the seeds, you're asked to report it to your state's agriculture department.
Still ahead in sports, a Twins home opener tonight will look a little different compared to last year. Kelly has the details coming up.
Hi, I'm Dr. Charity Reynolds. I would like to remind you that COVID-19 is still around. Remember to wash your hands, wear your mask, and stay home as much as possible. Thank you.
CBS3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. The TED event is happening now, where you're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
I'm Eric Simonson, and I approve this message. As a husband and a father, as a neighbor and a firefighter, and as your proud state senator, I'm asking for your support in the DFL primary election in August. I'm working to expand access to health care, make housing more affordable, and creating clean energy jobs. I want to keep working for you in St. Paul, and I'm asking for your vote on or before August 11th.
Do you have a coffee smile? Drinking coffee causes yellow teeth for thousands of people just like you. And whitening toothpaste just doesn't make those stains go away. Introducing Power Swabs, the first teeth whitening system that lifts coffee stains off your teeth in less than 5 minutes without whitening strips or trays.
I've smoked, I've drank coffee, I drink red wine. It makes my teeth darker. And using Power Swabs, it's made a difference. People ask me, what do you do to whiten your teeth? And I'm really proud to tell them that I use Power Swabs.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
The Secret is a tooth detergent and whitening agent developed by Dr. Martin Ginneker that lifts stains off of your teeth. Power Swabs remove stains on natural teeth, veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. The best part is you just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you'll have whiter teeth. No more sitting at home with a whitening strip or tray in your mouth for 30 minutes twice a day.
So with the strips I've used in the past, most of them are like, you got to leave it on for 30 minutes, and the whole experience is just not comfortable. But with Power Swabs, I just snapped it open and rubbed it on, and it was good to go.
When I used these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
Within the first day with the Power Swab, I noticed there was a difference. I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Whiten your teeth today by ordering Power Swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Yes, 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free Quick Stick pen. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Nevertheless, the baseball season trudges on for now. After a weekend away, Minnesota's home team is back at Target Field for a game for the first time since October of 2019. The Minnesota Twins come off a weekend of scoring the most runs in all the league, going 2-1 overall in an unprecedented MLB season in front of 0 fans. That will continue tonight as the Twins welcome in the St. Louis Cards for a 2-game home series opener. So far, the Twins' bats have been red hot. Twins came off a weekend with 27 runs, 7 of those homers. Safe to say this lineup is one to fear.
Well, for a lot of people, it's a kind of a career day, the kind of day you probably never forget. Maybe Nelson remembers all of them, but I don't know if that's possible. I mean, he has a lot of games where he is just extraordinarily impressive. The consistent hard contact, it's pretty extraordinary when he's seeing the ball good, putting those kind of swings on the ball. You know, I haven't seen too many guys do anything like this, and we're going on year 2 here in Minnesota for Nelly, and I'm sure we're going to continue to see it.
And speaking of Nelson Cruz, the designated hitter was named MLB Player of the Week thanks to a 7-for-13 weekend with 3 homers, 2 doubles, 10 RBI, 7 on Saturday against the White Sox alone. He leads the majors in hits, homers, RBI, OPS, and total bases.
Well, I mean, if you're in a pitcher, I'd be thinking about how I'm going to face and how I'm going to pitch and who should I pitch, you know, who should I go around, because 1 through 9 would be dangerous. It's just fun to be in this type of lineup, you know. Anyone can do damage, you know. The whole thing is just taking good at bats. It doesn't necessarily have to be a homer, you know. Walks, get it out of the way, hit the ball out of the way. We just find a way to score runs.
Homer Bailey is the Twins' home opener starter. On the bump, Twins face the Cards in just about 45 minutes. While Dalvin Cook was among the first of the Vikings players to report to NFL camp today, the team's newest acquisition at nose guard has chosen to opt out. Defensive lineman Michael Pierce has chosen to forego the 2020 season. The 27-year-old suffers from asthma and told the Pioneer Press that he'd be in some real trouble if he got the virus. The Vikings signed Pierce to a 3-year, $27 million deal this past March and was expected to be Linval Joseph's replacement at nose tackle. Well, y'all, hockey is back. Earlier today, the Philadelphia Flyers took the ice against the Pittsburgh Penguins for an exhibition game. UMD alum Andy Walensky was not included in today's lineup for the Flyers, but Hill Murray alum Jake Getzel was. He started things off with a sweet pass to Connor Sheary up on the near side for the Penguins. He snaps one into the upper corner to make it 1-0 Pittsburgh. Flyers go on to win it 3-2 in OT. The Wild will take the ice for an exhibition game against the Avalanche tomorrow night. Hockey, it's back. That's going to do it for sports for now. One more back here tonight at 10. Tony and Kristen, back to you.
All right, thanks, Kelly. Tonight on the CBS3 News at 10, picking up pellet production while staying healthy. That's the goal of local mines as they make their way back to full capacity. In tonight's Eye on Mining, we're hearing from a local mine inspector whose team plays a big role in making sure miners stay healthy and safe during the pandemic. Well, milk chocolate lovers, rejoice because today is your day.
Do you like milk chocolate?
It's my favorite of the chocolates.
Oh, okay, all right, that surprises me. I'm a dark chocolate fan. But July 28th, well, today is National Milk Chocolate Day. Milk chocolate is made by combining chocolate liquor with either powdered, liquid, or condensed milk. It's not the healthiest version of chocolate, though, but some Americans seem to just love it. It covers most popular candy bars in the country, and according to the National Day calendar, adding milk to chocolate beverages has been around since the mid-17th century, but it wasn't until 1875 that Daniel Petter invented milk chocolate using Nestle's powdered milk.
Thank you, Daniel. I'm appreciative of his invention.
Of his inventions, yeah.
All right, Dave, pretty nice day out there today.
And the stretch of nice weather is going to be with us thanks to persistent high-pressure cells, keeping the clouds down and the sky blue. Eyeing up the 7-day forecast, we'll see that period should last through Friday. High temperatures for the most part will go 75 to 80. That's Wednesday and Thursday coming up. Friday may get just a little bit warmer, but not back to the heat wave levels like we saw from late June to late July. Saturday, temperatures go back down a little bit, and clouds go up a hair. 60% chance of rain that day. That'll be our only rain chance for the next 7 days, it looks like, because by Sunday we go back towards the sunny side once again.
All right, maybe keep your milk chocolate in the freezer for the next few days.
Well, if you eat dark chocolate, then you don't have to worry about that, because it doesn't melt as easily.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
What favorite candy bar?
Paydays. No chocolate involved. I'm sorry.
I was
Just
looking for a
peanuts and
chocolate.
caramel. Well, if it's a chocolate one, a Kit Kat or a Reese's.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I'd say Carmelo's.
Okay, that's a good choice, yeah.
Very good. All right, now I'm hungry. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you again at 10.